What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with my first ever 2020 yearly favorites. I know I'm a little late on this video, but I did want to get things together and get organized for this video, and it's better late than never. So I thought I should do one of these because I saw one recently and I just love seeing other people's favorites, especially for the whole year. And it's just nice to see what they think about them, why they use them a lot, and what they continue to use throughout the year. So I thought, why not just do one of my own? First, I'm gonna start off with how I start my makeup routine now. So now I do my eyebrows and eyes and my face. So we're gonna go ahead and do eyebrows first. The first thing I wanna mention is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Brunette. I'm telling you guys, this is like a dupe for the Benefit Precisely My Brow, which I am gonna mention next. I like to have a variety of drugstore and high-end for you guys, just in case. But this guy, I've been using it a lot. The pencil itself is just so good. I love it. It's so tiny and precise. It gets in there, creates those nice fine strokes. And I also love that it has a spoolie at the end of it. So that's a plus. And I will be inserting product shots for you guys so you guys can see a closer look at them. Next up, like I said, is my Benefit Precisely My Brow. I had stopped using this for a while after I discovered my NYX Micro Brow, but I recently picked it up again about, I wouldn't say recently, but a couple months ago. And I honestly don't know why I stopped using this. It is very good, very long lasting. And like the tip of the micro brow is just so tiny and precise. It just gets in your hair and just creates those fine strokes. And it also does come with the spoolie as well. And this is the shade 4. So I have Brunette in the NYX and the shade 4, just because I like a little bit of a darker brow, kind of matching my hair. But these two are so comparable to each other. If you guys don't want to try this out and looking for a more drugstore alternative, I say try the NYX Micro Brow. I've been using these two, well, especially the Benefit Precisely My Brow for years. And this last year, I should say, I started using the NYX and I haven't stopped using it. This is what I have on my brows today too. To set my brows, I use my e.l.f. Wow Brow, which I did discover last year as well. And this is in the shade Brunette, I wanna say. And it just has little fibers and it just clings onto your hairs. It's so amazing. I love the color pair off on this too. And it just keeps your hairs in place. And then next up, I have the Glossier Boy Brow in the shade Clear. So this one's good too. It sticks your hair straight up, like it doesn't budge at all. And it's just like the Wow Brow where the little brush is so tiny, it gets into your hairs. It's just this one doesn't have little fibers like the Brow Wow. So this won't make your hairs look fuller. It'll just set them in place. But I discovered these two last year and I haven't stopped putting them down. Like they're so good. And e.l.f. has been recently like killing it with their products as well. So if you guys don't want to try the Glossier one, definitely go for the Wow Brow. They're kind of similar. And I do know they have different shades in the Glossier one. So I'm pretty sure this is the dupe for this. Now for primers, you guys know I love my e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. It's just so good at filling your pores and it does keep you matte. They already like dents in it already. It just makes your face look smooth and just flawless. I've been using this over my high-end primers, which has a lot to say. And then for my expensive primer, which I just started using as well, is the Bobbie Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This stuff is amazing. It smells like a spa. It leaves your skin so smooth and just hydrated and plump, and it does not make you look greasy at all, which I love. Oh, I think it's making me look greasy just because I am oily. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I am a very oily girl, and surprisingly, this does not make me oily at all. It just makes everything look smooth. I feel like, I don't know what it is, but it smooths out my pores as well. I don't know how it does that, but honestly, it's one of the best investments I've ever done was getting this primer. And next up, I have foundations. So I did try a lot of foundations, but there's two that stuck out to me the most, and it's the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation Stick, and this is in the shade Chai 210B. I love this foundation stick so much. If I'm not wearing this foundation stick, I'm definitely wearing the Rare Beauty foundation. This is in the shade 210N. These two have been my ride or die. I can't stop using them. They're so lightweight, it don't make me oily at all. And I love that about them. It just gives you that natural finish. It doesn't make you look oily throughout the day. And honestly, it doesn't look cakey on your face at all. Like sometimes you can feel your foundation on your face, but these, they just so lightweight. It feels like you're wearing nothing, honestly. And for a drugstore, I don't want to cheat, but ever since I got my hands on the e.l.f. Camo CC cream, I can't stop putting this down. But I don't want to cheat because I just started using it this month. So if you guys are looking for a drugstore, I recommend that. The overall foundations I've been using throughout the year have been these two. Now for concealers. I love my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Beige. It just gives the most beautiful finish. It leaves your eyes hydrated and not greasy looking. It just makes your eyes look so beautiful and awake, and that's what I love. And for my high-end option is my Dior Forever Skin Correct, and this is in the shade 1.5N, and this gives you the most beautiful finish of all time. I feel bad using these in my videos sometimes just because it is kind of pricey, and I do only use these for special occasions just because I don't want to waste all of it because it's just so pricey, and I don't want you guys spending your money on concealers, especially if there's good drugstore alternatives for you guys to use. Out of concealers, I definitely recommend the most the e.l.f. concealer because it's honestly one of the best out there, and I haven't stopped using it ever since I got my hands on this last year. And now for setting powders. So you guys know I love to double set. Is that even a thing? Well, either way, I like to double set, which I use my pressed powder first. And you guys know I'm a ride or die for this pressed powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And this gives you the most smooth looking finish of all time, especially for your under eyes and over your face. But I like to use like a tapered brush, like my Sigma brush right here. And I just grab a tiny bit and I just set my under eyes in my T-zone. And then I go in with the loose powder. So for loose powders, I definitely love my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking Setting Powder in the shade Banana Bread. This has been one of my favorite powders of all time, but I definitely don't like the scent. Huda likes to add scents to her stuff, which I really don't understand, but it doesn't linger for very long, so I can, you know, get over it. But if you guys are super sensitive, then I wouldn't recommend this powder. And the next one I have is the One Size powder, and this is in the shade Translucent. Oh my gosh, guys, if you guys want a porcelain doll-like skin, I definitely recommend this powder. Ever since I got my hands on it, I cannot stop using it. It just gives you that nice, beautiful finish. And I'm pretty sure this is the powder that's making my makeup last for such a long time. It says it's a 14-hour long wear blurring setting powder made for light bake to a heavy cake. And I definitely believe that. This definitely makes my makeup last for a long time. And you don't need a lot. You just need a little dab of it and where you need it, and you're good to go. Now for bronzers. So you guys know I love my Alamar Cosmetics Brighten Bronze Complexion Trio. And I did get this at Target, and it is kind of pricey, so I consider this kind of like the high-end margin. And this is in the shade Medium Tan. As you can tell, I already hit pan on Soltera, and I'm gonna hit pan on Mocha because these two are the ones I use the most. And this is the most beautiful powders you'll ever use in your life. Like, they're just so buttery and smooth. And it just gives you that nice bronzy look that I crave, especially. And next one is, I don't really use this in my tutorials as much, but when I'm not filming, I'm usually wearing this bronzer. It's the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r bronzer, and this is in the shade Private Island. And this is so smooth as well, and it gives you a bronze look without even trying. You don't need a lot of this, so it kind of looks like I didn't make a dent in this, but Honestly, it's one of the best and lasts such a long time on your face. And for my drugstore alternative, I have my Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. You guys know I'm a ride or die for Essence. And these powders are just so finely milled. And if you guys want to shell out money for those two, I definitely recommend this. This has been my go-to bronzer and I've been using it a lot too. And surprisingly, I haven't made a dent on these two shades right here in the bottom. Well, technically the top because I had it upside down. But these two shades are one of my favorite bronzers of all time. And it just looks amazing on your skin. If you guys haven't tried this, I definitely recommend you guys trying this out. For blush, I cannot, ever since I've got this blush, I cannot put this blush down. This is the Patrick Ta blush, and you can tell it's so dirty because I use it so much. And this is in the shade She's Sincere. And it's just this beautiful, muted, peachy pink shade that goes with everything. And I think this is why I use it a lot, because it's the perfect blush for any makeup that you're doing. This goes so well with it, and it does last a long time as well. It's just that perfect everyday blush that you guys need in your collection. This is one blush I definitely feel like you guys need to splurge on, is this. And I use it a lot and I barely even making a dent on it as well. So I recommend this blush a lot. And for my drugstore, I have my BH Chocolate Cherry Truffle, and this is the 4-color blush palette. And if you guys don't want to shell out money for this, I definitely recommend the BH blush palettes. They're so good and they smell so good. Definitely smells like a chocolate truffle. And it's just so pigmented, you guys. Like, I feel like a lot of people sleep on BH and I don't know why. They have one of the most amazing products for the best price too. They definitely need more recognition because they're so good. And I've been using this palette a lot as well. So if I'm not using my Patrick Ta, I'm using this. If you guys are wondering what's on my cheeks, it's either this or this. Now for highlights. This is my favorite part of my tutorials, are my highlights. So I am a big sucker for highlights. I will buy every highlight there is and test them out and see which one I like the most. But the one that I'm a ride or die for is the Huda Beauty Nymph All Over Highlighting Powder. It's so beautiful and gives you that natural glow without giving you like that glittery, chunky look on your cheeks, which I love. I don't like having glitter all over my cheeks. It's just emphasizing things that don't need to be emphasized. And it sucks though because this isn't permanent. I believe this is a limited edition collection, which I really dislike, but if you guys got your hands on it, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, it's one of the best highlights I ever put on my face. And then I have my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. This is what I have on my cheeks right now. And this is very comparable to the Huda, fraction of the price. If you guys are looking for a nice drugstore alternative, I definitely recommend this. Now I know why a lot of people here on YouTube love this highlighter, because it's so beautiful. It gives you that nice glow without looking glittery. That's the word of the day today, not looking glittery, and just giving you that nice, perfect glow. I believe some people say this is like a dupe for the MAC, I want to say Whisper of Guilt, or one of those MAC highlighters that were like limited edition. I've never tried them. This is definitely one of my favorites. And then for mascara, I am gonna shout out two that I've been using ever since I got them. It's the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Mascara, and it is double-ended. There's a volume and curl and length side. And these two have made my lashes look so good. It's so voluminous, so out there, that I honestly can't put this mascara down. And if I want to like wean myself off of this, I usually use my Essence Lash Princess. Ever since I got this, I cannot put it down. It's so cheap too, so if you guys don't want to spend money on this, I definitely recommend this. And you guys can kind of get the same effect, just you have to layer more layers of mascara to get that effect that this one gives you. But if you guys are looking for a drugstore option, this is definitely the way to go. I love the brush on this too. It just separates my lashes so well. And these two are always in my description box. So if it's not this one, it's this one. But if it's not this one, it's this one. So you guys know I really like it. If I use it a lot, and I always write it down in my description box. Now for lip liners, I have my KKW lip liners, and these are the shades Nude 0.5 and Nude 1. And I have another one, I just don't know where it is. I think it's like Nude 2 or something. But these two shades have been, well, actually, the KKW lip liners in general are just so amazing, and I have been wearing these non-stop. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm always listing these lip liners and the lipsticks all the time because they're one of my favorites. And then I got the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat lip pencil in the shade Pillow Talk. Oh my gosh, you guys, this liner with the Pillow Talk lipstick do not move at all on my lips. They don't even transfer. It's crazy. Like, now I know why a lot of people are obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury, because her stuff is so good. This definitely lasts a long time on my lips. So if I'm not wearing this, I'm usually wearing this. And then for lip liners, which I'm kind of sad about because they don't have these individually, they come in a pack. They're still at a good price. I believe they're $10. But these are the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liners, and they have no names. But this came in a little kit. It came with the pink one, which I honestly don't use at all, and the gloss. I only use these, the nude ones. And these have been one of my favorite lip liners as well. I love wooden pencils. I feel like they just last a little longer on your lips and just give you a nice pigmented, beautiful look. And once you combine them with the right lipstick, it's game over. It's one of the best. For lipsticks, of course, I have my KKW lipsticks. I have the shades 1, Nude 2.5, Nude 2, and Nude 3. I feel like I use Nude 3 a lot, and I use 1 a lot for the center of my lips to make them look a little bit more ombre. But these lipsticks, they live in my purse, they live in my beauty room. They honestly one of the most used things out of my makeup collection. And same goes for her lip glosses. The only things I'm obsessed with from KKW Beauty is her lip products and lip glosses. Honestly, that's all I wear with my KKW lipsticks. If I don't want a matte look, I lips off with one of these glosses, and it just makes my lips so juicy. I love it. And obviously I had to give a shout out to my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. These have been the most luxurious, beautiful looking lipsticks I've ever worn in my entire life. I give it to Charlotte Tilbury. She makes bomb products. And these are the shades that I'm more obsessed with. Very Victoria, Pillow Talk, Scarlet Spell, and Wedding Bells. One of my favorite lipsticks of all time. And last but not least is my Rare Beauty. And lastly but not least, I have my Rare Beauty Matte Lip Souffle Creams. These are the shades Courage, Strengthen, and Brave. I had the shade Courage living in my purse this whole time. I now wear it whenever I'm out or I need to go somewhere and I need something to slap on my lips real quick. I use this, which I really don't know why I do that because I have to wear a mask. So this probably defeats the purpose, but I just love something on my lips. I never feel complete without having a lipstick on, or a gloss at least. But these are the most comfortable things that you'll ever wear on your lips. I'm telling you now. If you guys don't like liquid lips, these won't give you raisin looking lips. They just stay, make your lips look plump and just beautiful. And then for my eyeliners, I love my Haus Labs eyeliner, and this is in the shade, Whiskey, which is very beautiful if you don't want a matte black. But I also have Punk, and I love that one as well. So if you guys are looking for good eyeliners, I recommend those two. And then my Makeup by Mario Master Matte Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Super Black. I've been using this a lot in my tutorials, and so as well as my Master Matte Pro Pencils in the shade Perfect Brown and the shade Super Black. I love these two. Some people say that they don't last long on their waterline, but for me, they last an eternity. I have to literally go in my makeup wipe and make sure I get into my waterline and get these off because they won't come off. But that's me personally. But yeah, these two I've been using a lot, especially because of the little brush it has on the side, what makes it just so easy to smudge out your eyeliner if you want a more smoky look. It's perfect for that. The only thing I didn't mention in this video is eyeshadow palette, just because that can be a whole video on its own and I don't want this video to be a million years long. If you guys want me to do the best palettes of 2020, please let me know in the comment section below, or like this video so I can do that for you guys, because I do have a lot of palettes that I am loving and cannot stop using. I'm gonna talk a lot about them, so make sure to let me know if you guys want me to do that video for you guys. So if you guys did like this video, please don't make sure to like this video, comment below, and also let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.